is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Oh man, you guys should come with me sometime. Montreal has the best strip clubs in the world.
They do?
Yeah, they're unbelievable. The girls up in Canada are gorgeous, and they all play ice hockey, so they lose their teeth by age 10.
Wow.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that a Canadian strip club is the most magical place in the world. Nip, nip here, nip, nip there, and a bevy of porno stars. There's jugs and mugs of Molson beer in Canadian nudie bars. Dirty hoes put on shows, and a lot of them don't have scars. They'll even take it up the nose in Canadian nudie bars. You can touch and squeeze them, they don't even care.
Would they even dye their pubes to match my hair?
Uh-huh.
Color me then.
Do like me, say wee-wee, and tell them you're a friend of Bill Maher's.
That's how you'll get to watch them pee in Canadian nudie bars.
Ha-ha-ha!
Ha-ha-ha!
A guy can get his hockey pucked in Canadian nudie bars.
You know, when I hit 50, my body went through a big change, and not for the better. Severe erectile dysfunction shattered my confidence, set me into a depression, and almost ruined my marriage. And believe me, I tried everything. But then a friend told me about Zentrax, so I tried it. And it worked.
Zentrax is the strongest male enhancement drug on the market. It increases blood flow, boosts testosterone, and ends erectile dysfunction instantly.
So I asked my doctor about Zentrax, and he said, Zentrax? What the hell is Zentrax? And I said, Zentrax. It's the strongest male enhancement drug in the world, and it works. And he said he'd never heard of it. So I pulled up the Zentrax website and showed it to him. He started laughing. He said, are you insane, man? You can't put that junk in your body. It'll kill you. Your heart will stop. Rhino horn, ammonia hydroxide, that's what's in meth, right?
Zentrax is made strong enough to work on the most extreme cases of erectile dysfunction. And fast.
My doctor asked me, where'd you even hear about that? And I told him, a friend. And he said, well, what's his name? And I said, well, I don't really know him, actually. And he says, but you just said he's your friend. So I told my doctor, look, let's just forget about him and just write me a script for Zentrax, and I'll be on my way. My doctor said, are you deaf, man? No. I could lose my license. You could die. I said, yeah, I think I still want it, though, so give it to me. Write the prescription. I wasn't leaving. So he says, I think that website just froze my computer. So I grabbed him a little. And he goes, you're hurting me, sir. Zentrax works.
Side effects for Zentrax include fits of rage, acne, bleeding, baldness, blindness, whooping cough, hallucinations, coma, trouble swallowing, decrease in semen, nasal sores, constipation, vomiting, night terrors, amnesia, and suicidal urges.
And those are just the side effects I tell you about. I get the sweats, my bones are cold, my teeth are loose, my heart gets really, really hot. I could read minds. And sometimes I wake up driving a stolen car. And my erections are fantastic. When I wear gray sweatpants, people cross the street, which is fine. Zentrax gave me my life back. Hail Satan.
So threaten your doctor or ask your ketamine guy about South African Zentrax today.
It works.
Mr. Lugosi, I know you're very busy, but can I have your autograph?
Certainly.
You know which movie of yours I love, Mr. Lugosi? The Invisible Ray. You were great as Karloff's sidekick.
Karloff? Sidekick? Fuck you! Karloff does not deserve to smell my shit! That limey cocksucker can rot in hell for all I care!
What happened?
How dare that asshole bring up Karloff? You think it takes talent to play Frankenstein? It's all makeup and grunting.
Bella, I agree 100%. Now, Dracula, that's a role that requires talent.
Of course. Dracula requires presence. It's all in the eyes and the voice and the head.
That's right. That's right. You seem a little agitated. You want to go outside and get some air?
Bullshit. I'm ready now. Roll the camera.
worry. Be ugly. Sometimes I got to be ugly. Don't worry. Just be ugly. Ooh, like a little bit of ugly. Ain't nothing more annoying than perfect people with perfect skin. Don't worry. Be ugly. You don't have to run and hide, 'cause everyone has an ugly side. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Just be ugly. Don't worry, be ugly, don't worry. Don't you worry. Be ugly. No, 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 no. Don't worry. I don't worry. Be ugly.
Why are people so unkind?
Don't worry. Just be ugly. Every now and then I get a bit ugly. Don't beat yourself up. Don't try to be somebody else.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the baddest show on planet Earth because, damn it, nobody else can touch me. Because if you do, I'll break your hand. Nobody's ever touching me except my wife. Just saying. Just want to go ahead and make that very clear. You can't touch me. No. Can't touch me. I'm sorry. I mean, I had to make some type of funny there going on, so. What's going on, Loud, Mr. Afghan, Mr. Turban? How you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, this is good. Okay, so Matt is just messaged the show. Matt Connerton, my buddy, who runs the Matt Connerton Unleashed program Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time on rawtalkonlineradio.com. So here's what he wrote. Saying hello before I go back on the air, which is going on the air in like 22 minutes. Tony D called my show today to apologize, which was nice. Also, my dad called and said he likes your show. Interesting. That's good karma. That's really good karma. Yay. I mean, Tony D called me to apologize, but fuck him, right? I don't care. Oh, what's the matter, Calvin? You going to go ahead and just dip out right there? You go ahead and give all these emojis to DJ Loud, and then all of a sudden you say, I got to go, man. I got to go. So,
He's just a jealous fuck.
He's a jealous fuck. Hey, later on, I'm going to partay or pray day. What the hell, pray day? What's pray day? With some friends. Does that mean party?
He has that spelling dyslexic crap.
Oh.
They misspelled shit. He's using his fucking phone that's got viruses from watching porn.
Lady, I'm going to party with some friends in the bar, and I'm going to get drunk until I fall on my ass. It probably doesn't sound like it's going to happen. It probably doesn't sound like that takes a lot to happen. Let's put it that way. Anyway, good evening, everybody. It's 7 o'clock over here on the East Coast, 4 o'clock on the West Coast, and 5 o'clock somewhere. I want to say, what's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and go over the people that have started already saying hello. Candy was the first on board. Hey. I didn't know I was Fat Albert. I'm fat, but I'm not named Albert. Andy Bass, hello, Charles, and everyone else just dropped by to say hell. I know he meant say hello. Knowing Andy, he's not going to go ahead and say that word. Kukin saying what's up. He also wants to make sure that we keep those prayers going for Scotty and Crystal. For those of you who don't know, since this show is syndicated on a dozen other stations, there is a station in Georgia here in the United States, called Just for Fun Radio, and we are live on their Facebook every Wednesday and Friday. And I've actually been doing their morning shows recently, of some type of morning show. Their main host, who, by the way, is funny as hell, is outrageous. That's one of the reasons why Raw Talk Online Radio has their morning show. DJ Scotty, he has fell victim to COVID. He has not vaccinated. He's having a hell of a time right now. He's got shit in his lungs right now, and they're working it out. He had to go to the hospital, put on a CPAP machine to see if they can get his lungs back to normal, or at least healing better. If not, they say they were going to be on a ventilator. So the good news is he is off the CPAP machine. He's just on straight oxygen. And according to his wife, Crystal, messages everybody and let them know what's going on. He's still listed as critical condition, but he's improving. So that's good. So we want to say, keep going and keep those prayers going for all the Just for Fun crew that are out there. Tiffany sending loves, and prayers. Tiffany Moon, thank you very much. The New Tomorrow people says hello there, Charles. Good evening. And not doctor. He's not a doctor, by the way. Just because he looks like he's smart doesn't mean he is. We say to you both, Just for Fun Radio. I believe that's Holly sending prayers as well. Holly is also under her name as well. Good evening, peeps. This is Holly. Yep. Judging by that. The New Tomorrow people apparently show that the Don't Worry Be Ugly song was weird. Oh, sorry about that. There's Calvin's post there. Jeffrey says, Holly, good evening. Holly sending love and prayers to you too. There was Matt's post in regards to Tony Dumbshit. Kukin says, thank you. What up, buddy? Andy Bass says that. New Tomorrow Radio's over there, which, by the way, has no affiliation with Tomorrow Radio. Just want to let you know that. There's Calvin saying, you later. Brony Bass, DJ Loudon. Matt says, I bet you get a call from Tony as well. Not my dad, but you never know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. I think my words, if he's heard any of those words, which he probably could care less. He's known you longer, Matt, to be honest with you. I really don't care if he calls in or not, to be honest with you. Calvin wanted to clarify, even though he has a virus-filled phone, there's nothing wrong watching porn on his phone, DJ Loud.
And it is when you come crying to me saying the motherfucker doesn't work.
What was the last porn you watched? Something had to do with a camel and a transvestite. Becky Myers, who's Canadian Bacon, says, hey. Kukin's telling that, says, hey, what's going on? The New Tomorrow Radio people, which sounds like a cult to me. I got to figure out what the hell's going on there. Hi, Jenny Coffee. We say good morning to you from us. Who's we? Who's us? It's tomorrow. It's the New Tomorrow people. Becky, hey, sweetie. Holly says, thank you very much. Jenny's on there, says, shalom, peeps. Troy, what's going on? Saying, what's up? More Tomorrow Radio, saying prayers for Scotty and Crystal as well. There's multiple prayers there. Pretty sure I am still on the block shit list, too. Yeah, well, I don't fucking care. Don't care. Jeffrey, of course, says Just for Fun Radio. You're always welcome. And that concludes our initial stream of peeps showing love. Again, I love to DJ Scotty for Just for Fun Radio prayers and hopes that he gets a quick recovery and back on the air, because believe me, the morning show misses him. They miss him a lot. Even though I'm trying to keep up stuff, I mean, that's big shoes to fill, Loud. I mean, you go ahead and you have to substitute from a DJ that has a main residency, and you're coming in there just trying to keep the foundation there, and it's big shoes, man. It's big shoes.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. So going to Tony D real quick. So Tony D used to be an occasional co-host. Used to have a show called The Tony D Show. It's an outrageous show. One of the reasons why I actually, hooked up with him is because it's like, hey, you have a kind of an outrageous show. I like the show. You mesh well. You have some pretty good gums there flapping away. So when this whole Blankety Joe thing came up, I have to go back because it involves that. But when this whole thing came on, everything, the video I made, the confrontation I had with him, apparently got him upset because, this person is mentally retarded. He's mentally, doesn't know what he's talking about. Which basically meant, all the racist and anti-Semitic things he's talking about is good, right? It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Just leave him alone. Well, I mean, to come into the defense of a friend and his girlfriend and another kid who really didn't have anything to do with anything, I think I had my right to go ahead and attack where I saw fit. So I apologize. I don't care what mental state you're in. I don't care what condition you're in. You know the shit that's coming out of your mouth, and if people have told you, stop talking about that shit, and you still keep doing it, then, you do have something wrong with you, but you also bounds for attacks as well. And I'm sorry, I felt I did the right thing. Well, apparently, he goes, here's the real kicker. Here's the real kicker. He goes ahead and messages me, man, you really don't get it, do you? So I said, call me. Tell me what I don't get. He explains his side of the story. Yeah, I explained my issues with everything going on. And we come to some sort of agreement like, hey, what you did was a little over the top. Let's not do that. I'm thinking, okay, I won't do it anymore. And see you on the show tomorrow, right? Because it was a Thursday we spoke. We're going to do the show Friday. He chimes in just like you do, Loud, on StreamYard. And he said, okay, yep, take care. Have a nice day. So the next day on Matt's show, he calls in again defending Joe because he's over here like, well, you can't talk to him like that. This is wrong, blah, blah, blah. You're attacking somebody. And, he's got PTSD as well. So you're attacking somebody with some type of mental issue, and I'm not good with that. And, of all the stuff I said was really attacking him, not in a racist way, but I'm going out there and say, hey, listen, you're a real tough guy out over the camera. Why don't you bring it to me? Bring it on, bitch. I'm telling him to just go ahead and step up. He did eventually, but it's like, and he goes on the show, on Matt's show, and says, he's no longer affiliated with my show. Because Matt did bring up, like, saying, well, you're affiliated with the person that said all these things. Now, it wasn't me, Matt said. I mean, Matt kind of threw me under the bus, but it's like, listen, it was the truth. It was the truth. I said what I said. He's mad at Matt for something I said. Matt was just correcting him. And he went on and said, well, I'm no longer affiliated with that show. Proceeding to block me from Facebook, not even addressing it that he does not want anything to do with my show, does not want to be anything aware of my show. He just disappeared like a little freaking cunt bitch. Really, just disappeared. So I've been basically stating, and I will state this right now. I don't care if he apologizes. I'm done with him because I can't take that shit. You're lying to me. You're saying, everything's good, but yet everything's not good. So how can I trust your apology when you go ahead and lied to me in the first place? Anytime, right. Loud. You could go ahead and tell me how you really feel.
Well, let me just start off saying this. People gotta realize when you're saying something about somebody's kids or somebody's wife or girlfriend or fiance or whatever, a fucking Canadian stripper, for Christ's sakes.
Hey.
By the way, I love that intro.
Yeah.
But anywho, when you go to attack someone, you got to realize that we are in a media age of where everything you say, either on the radio side of shit, like my radio station behind closed doors, or on Charles's show, those are toothpaste words. They cannot go back in the fucking tube very easy.
No, they can't. I mean,
if you guys are not understanding, hold on a second, Charles. If you're not understanding where I'm coming from by using toothpaste words, watch Last Man Standing season 9. You'll fucking figure it out.
Gonna decode your phrases. I don't understand. Have to go ahead and listen. I love Last Man Standing. I've never really caught up with it. I should go ahead and just catch. We had a recording for the longest time, and it's like, we got like 58 episodes behind. It's like, screw this, we're not catching up. But yeah, listen, hey, you got to be accountable at some point in time for what you say.
Exactly.
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, so that's where we stand in regards to that. If he wants to call me, fine. I don't care. I'll talk to him, but we're not going back to the basis that we were. We're not going to go back to being friends and having him come on my show or whatever. It's not going to come to that because
right.
The respect was so dug in deep. I mean, this guy would have to have a massive apology to me, not only for apologizing for what he did, but basically grovel. And I'm usually a forgiving person. I usually am. But when you go ahead and you tell me in one ear everything's fine, and then I find out on a fucking show that it's not fine, then that don't work for me. That don't work for me. I don't expect to hear from him, and I really don't care, to be honest with you. So, anyway, that's where... How about that for starting off a Friday? Come on, it's Friday, everybody. It's Friday. We need to go ahead and pump up everything. By the way, just a real quick programming note. The internet has kind of been choppy. It's apparently holding its ground right now, but just want to let you know if you do see anything going on or whatever, has nothing to do with viruses or me watching porn, which I'm doing right now. Just kidding. It has nothing to do with that. We're still trying to go ahead and do it just to do the show. Just bear with us. But anyway, want to say hello to all my affiliates out there, especially Andrew right there. He says, good evening, gang. Andrew from Tomorrow Radio. That is my homeboy over there in Ireland, keeping us pumped up over the ocean. That is awesome. Will, we heard from Will on Wednesday. He said he had great news. He worked out in therapy and from home and walked about 76 feet. That is awesome. This guy is wheelchair bound and he's walking 76 feet. That's more than I have to walk from the bedroom to here. So I'm very grateful. You're walking just like I am. So that's great. That is awesome.
That's an improvement.
Thank God it's Friday. Thank God, everybody. 813-699-5353. That is the number to go ahead and give us a call. We appreciate everybody listening. All of our affiliates, we want to go ahead and say hallelujah that we have them. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and go down the list. Might as well go down the list as we speak here. Get some background tunes in here because we can't do it alone, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and first off thank the people that are bringing us live on a Friday, and that is Alien X Radio, all the way up there in Michigan. AlienXRadio.com. Thanks to Alien Stone keeping things together with us, even though we're pretty controversial. Over there in Indiana, Lime City Radio with Mike D. LimeCityRadio.com. We also got Delmarva Talk Radio. That's pretty standard. DelmarvaTalkRadio.com. Thanks to Vinny and the gang over there. As I mentioned about Tomorrow Radio, you can go ahead and look them up at TomorrowRadio.com. All the way in Ireland, you can listen to some of their great tunes over there. AOW Broadcast Network. Bad Billy in Idaho. They're hooking us up. AOWRadioNetwork.com. IPM Nation up there in the great state of New Hampshire, where they do not bang their farm animals. Just wanted to clarify that. IPMNation.com. And up there in Tampa, Florida, IRN Broadcast. You gotta love these initials there. That's Mike and the gang up there in Tampa. IRN, like Nancy, broadcast.com. And you can hear us on replay right there in the great state of New York at 920 WON the Apple, 940 WEAF the Liberty. And you can find them on one website. It's WONNewYork.net. We're heard Saturday, 11:58 p.m. Eastern for both shows back-to-back. And finally, there in the UK, the UG.media. Their website is exactly how it sounds, www.theug.media. And you can find us on the XL channel because we are extra large, baby. Extra large. We got Will on the phone. Will, what's up, man?
What's going on? You ain't extra large. You're extra awesome.
I know, man. Listen, nobody wants to tell me this, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it from you. From one awesome person to another, we say thank you. I don't know where I'm coming with this we shit. I say thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hey, I just appreciate your show, man. You do a good job on so many different ways with getting messages out there.
Well, listen, I try. As long as I have a platform to get the messages out there, I will go ahead. I will be the postal delivery service. I will go ahead and ship your messages where they need to go, and I promise I'll check the address each time.
Do you handle the packages with care?
I handle my package with a lot of care, absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
Do you deliver during rain, sleet, and snow?
My wife can attest to this. I do deliver during rain and thunderstorms and hurricanes. I can deliver anytime. Right. I can deliver on the belly. I can deliver on the.
You don't get snow down there in Florida. That's a Wisconsin thing.
Exactly. But I can deliver in so many ways: stomach, face, and any other way. It could be delivered in so many ways too. Shooting ropes, baby. Man. Shooting ropes.
Man. Are you ready for some football?
Am I ready for some football? Listen, hold on a second. I'll tell you what right now, if I'm ready for some football. I will tell you as soon as I can get this loaded. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. But anyway, this is how I'm ready for some...
You got a soundbite ready for you.
I got it. This is how I'm ready for some football. Yeah, I'm ready for some football. What the fuck type of question is that?
Dude, that was like my text message ringtone for the longest time.
I know, right? I think it was my ringtone for some time, too. Loud, did you have the Fox on NFL ringtone?
No, I had the NHL on Fox as my ringtone.
Oh, the NHL on Fox. Man. That's right. Loud's a hockey person. I keep forgetting that.
Well, I do follow football, but my season's already started.
Guy?
What's that?
Who's a hockey person?
DJ Loud, my co-host.
Oh, your co-host is a hockey... You know what?
He's a hockey dude, of
I've
course.
Been recently getting into hockey. I do enjoy it. I really do. But there's so much of it that I do not know. And I try and pick it up while watching the games because... None of my friends are really into hockey, but I really enjoy watching it. So I pick up on different rules as I'm watching the game.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You watch hockey. Number one, it's the most confusing sport ever because it's made up from Canadians. So Canadians have to be complicated already. And they're going to say, okay, we're going to take a piece of lead. We're going to mold it into this disc. And we're going to have it shot at. You could shoot this thing like 90 miles an hour. And you're not going to wear any pads. Or you're going to wear pads, but you know what? It's not going to be enough because you're going to go ahead and have bruises and teeth are going to bust out. And, you're going to basically need dentures by the time you're 25. And it's like...
Yeah. I tell you what.
Loud's over there laughing. You know it's true, though. You know it's true.
It is true. Like,
I got a bunch of teeth knocked out, so yeah, it's true.
Basketball guy. I like football, baseball, basketball. That's my thing. But I played baseball.
I'll go.
I played baseball. I played football. I never played basketball, but I enjoy watching it because it's a fast-paced sport.
I'll go. My top four broken down in the ranking. It's football, hockey, baseball, and basketball. I'll be honest with you. I can't stand basketball for some reason. I know it's more entertaining and more fast paced than baseball is, but it's like I don't think there's any respect there for the game anymore. So it's like I'll watch it, but only if the Celtics are playing.
I'm curious, Charles, because we've never had this conversation. I know you're a Patriots fan.
Yep.
Because you're from that area.
Yep.
Are you like a Nets fan?
What the hell? Why would I be a Nets fan?
I gotta ask because that's in the area.
Wait, Will, this disease that you got, man, it's taking your brain. Why the fuck would I be a Nets fan? I'm a Patriot fan.
My best friend is from Jersey, and he's a diehard Nets fan.
Why would I'm not from New Jersey, dude. If you're from New Jersey, you'd probably be rooting for the Jets or the Giants.
Hey, who do you root for when it comes to basketball then?
The Celtics, you dipshit.
All right. Well, hey, that's a good team to be rooting for.
I know it's a good team to be rooting for.
At least your team has more championships than my team. Okay?
That's right.
We'll just go with that.
Patriots, Celtics, Red Sox, Bruins. End of story.
Okay. Here you go. Here's me. Tampa Bay, Cubs, Blackhawks, Mavericks.
Tampa Bay what? Buccaneers?
Die-hard Buccaneer fan, man. I have been ever since I was a shorty.
Cubs, Blackhawks.
Did I ever tell you how?
Wait. Let me get the list correctly. Buccaneers, Cubs, Blackhawks, and you said Bucks? Like
Mavericks.
Mavericks. Okay. That's weird. Mavericks. So you like Tampa Bay, you like Chicago, you like Dallas, and you like Chicago. So Cubs and Blackhawks are like the two that actually remain consistent. You're off the chain on your basketball and football. I have no idea why you like the Bucks.
Okay, let me tell you how I became a Buccaneer fan. Okay.
Oh boy.
I'll do it as short as I can for you.
Yeah. Please keep it under 90 minutes. It's only a 2-hour show.
Okay. So my dad was a Packer fan.
God.
My mom was a Bear fan. My parents separated, so I'd be bouncing back and forth. They'd be watching their football games. At that time, Bears, Packers, Lions, Vikings, Buccaneers, same division. Right?
Why wouldn't you go Vikings?
I grew obsessed with Barry Sanders. My grandparents lived 2 blocks away from the old Sombrero.
Oh, okay.
And they said to me, do you want to see Barry Sanders play? I said, hell yeah, I do.
Yeah.
They took me down to Tampa Bay, Buccaneers versus the Lions, and I got to see Barry Sanders play. I became a Buccaneer fan just by being in that stadium.
Wait a minute. So,
and I go to that's how I became a Bucs fan. I was like 11 years old.
Right. All right. So basically, being in the old Sombrero Stadium made you a Buccaneer fan.
Yep.
Thanks, Jenny.
I'm a diehard Buccaneer fan.
Thanks, Jenny, for checking us out. Thank you very much. Go check on your dude. Make sure the dude doesn't check up on you, though.
And Dallas, how I became a Mavericks fan is I like Ohio State. And I really like Jim Jackson. I'm just going to follow wherever he goes because I liked Michael Jordan, but where I grew up, everybody liked Michael Jordan. Everybody was a Bulls fan. I was like, I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to like something different. So wherever Jim Jackson got drafted, that was the team I was going to like.
Now,
Jim Jackson got drafted to the Dallas Mavericks. I became a Mavericks fan.
So Loud, you're up there in Michigan. You're a Lion fan. You're also you said a Red Wings fan. What else are you? Are you a Pistons fan and are you a Tiger fan?
All right, let me give you the rundown.
All right.
Football, I love the Lions. College football, I love the University of Michigan. Okay, CFL. If anybody does not know what the hell that means, it's called Canadian football.
Yeah.
I'm a Stampeders fan.
Ooh, Calgary. Okay.
Yeah, we just got our quarterback back this week, so he's starting Monday.
Cool.
So basketball. I used to be a Pistons fan, but I made a bet with somebody back when they played the Lakers in the 2004 finals.
Oh.
I said that the Lakers were going to beat the shit out of them, $75 in 4 games.
You went against your home team?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Because the Lakers had star-studded lineup with Shaq, Kobe, Ron Artest, the whole 9 yards. And I figured, hey, $75, hey, it's a case of beer. What the hell?
Right.
Well, I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
So with baseball, I am an avid Lugnuts fan because they're in my town, and I also like the Tigers, but I have more of a love for the Toronto Blue Jays of anything.
So you actually got a couple of solid Canadian teams there, and also they're all over the place: Calgary and Toronto.
Yeah.
See, we would fight during college football because I'm a Buckeye fan when it comes to college football.
God, I hate them.
And the Buckeyes and the Wolverines do not get along.
You guys have got the most annoying fans of all time, you Buckeye fans. I swear to Christ.
Yes,
Hey,
we do.
Will, can you
Yes,
see
we do.
can you see
They
the
are.
camera feed? That's what I think of the Buckeyes.
Listen, he gave you a big, he gave you a big finger.
Annoying Buckeye fans, okay? I am not one of the annoying Buckeye fans.
Yeah,
I know.
and I'm not I'm not a masshole either. I mean, come on, everybody's gonna have a little bit in there. You're gonna be just as annoying as everybody else as a Buckeye fan. You are.
College basketball is the only team I root for in my home state. I root for Marquette.
I can't stand
the only
college
team
basketball.
I root for in my home state. I'm a diehard Marquette fan.
You know, as much as I don't like the NBA, I even more dislike college basketball.
Why? Is it because of the squeaky shoes?
No. You know, now that you mention it, yeah, it's kind of fucking annoying, to be honest with you. I mean, can't they go ahead and play on carpet or something? You know, I don't want
carpet ball.
You know, the only problem is I've seen every single team I like win a championship except Marquette, and Marquette will never win a championship because we've only had one blue chip player in the last 20 years, and that was D. Wade.
And you know why? Because nobody wants to go to fucking Marquette. Nobody wants to go there. They don't even know where Marquette is. Why would they want to go to a college that they don't know where it is?
But I love Marquette. Leave me alone.
I love my market too. You know, the Publix and the Walmart markets. I love those markets, not Marquette. Marquette. I mean,
hey, you cannot discredit D. Wade though. D. Wade is the truth.
Oh, I can discredit anybody I want. I just may not be right.
Just remember, everybody. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has their own opinion.
That's right.
And I think Wade sucks.
And most of their opinions stink. Hey, Charles, you're entitled to your very own incorrect opinion.
Oh, now I know why he likes Marquette. It's up there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's a freaking cheese college.
It's the only team I like from Wisconsin.
It's a cheese
only
college.
Team I like from Wisconsin.
Yeah, and you live there.
Wait the fucking minute here. You're from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Why ain't you liking fucking the University of Wisconsin, for Christ's sakes?
Yeah.
I don't like the Badgers. Can't stand them.
Bullshit. Well, hell, they got an NHL coach for their fucking hockey program.
Oh, they got a good college hockey program, no doubt about that. But I ain't into college hockey.
Yeah, college hockey is like basically deformed. It's basically it's the Special Olympics of hockey. It really is.
Do you know? Okay, your co-host will know what I'm talking about when I say this.
Oh, and I won't. Thanks, douchebag.
You don't like college sports, so I don't know.
That's true. All right, go ahead. Ask away.
My senior year in high school, when I was getting all my college scholarships, right before the game, I tore my Achilles. I met Barry Alvarez, and he was trying to convince me to sign my letter of intent to go to Wisconsin.
The intent to ruin the program. That's what the intent was.
And I was like, no, I don't want to get redshirted my freshman year. I wanted to go to Iowa so I can start right away.
Why not? Why not get redshirted? That color is pretty kick-ass. That's the color of the Badgers.
I know, but I didn't want to go to Wisconsin. I wanted to go to Iowa because I wanted to start right away.
You wanted to go to Iowa because if you build it, they would come.
If you build it, they will come.
Yes. If you build it, she will come.
Oh, she came.
Oh, yeah. Lots and lots of times. Lots and lots of times. All right, man. Hey, any last words going on? Because you kind of like, my viewership went down the shitter.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't really think it was your fault, to be honest with you.
You just keep up all your good work, man. You do awesome.
Oh, I try, man. I try. I appreciate it. Thank you. Really, thank you very much.
And it was nice meeting your co-host, which I forgot your name again, but the Lions are my number 2 team. Go Barry Sanders.
Yep. Number 2 team means it comes out of his ass.
Means if the Lions are in the playoffs, I root for them unless they're playing the Bucs.
Yeah, it's true. When was the last time Lions were in the playoffs or actually won a playoff game?
Fuck. 1991.
When they had Barry?
Did they even really win anything with Barry?
No, they didn't win shit with Barry, but right before Barry's time,
yeah.
I forgot when the hell he was actually drafted. But 91, they went to the championship game and almost went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Almost.
Yeah, they
almost don't count.
Drafted him in 89.
Yeah.
Well, then he must have been on the team in 91 when they almost beat Washington to go to the Super Bowl.
Yep. They almost beat Washington to go to the Super Bowl. I was pulling for him that year.
I think the whole state of Michigan was.
Yeah, I was rooting just for Barry because I wanted to see Barry do it.
I want to be Barry. I want to go for Barry. Barry. Oh, Barry. Oh, Barry. Barry, please don't hit that hard.
Man, in high school, I had 32 football jerseys. 30 of them were Tampa Bay. I had a Barry Sanders and a Warren Moon. Boom.
You are all over the place. All over the place. Anyway, man.
Warren Moon and Barry Sanders are my 2 favorite players, man.
Anyway.
That are not in Tampa Bay.
Hey, listen, congratulations on the progress that you're doing. And you have a great weekend, all right, man?
Thank you.
Thanks for chiming in.
Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the holiday, guys.
Yep. No holiday for me. I got to work.
Take care, guys.
Later. All right, so that's Will. Will chiming in. He's got MS. Was diagnosed really awful with the worst case of MS, and now he just reported that he got up, did his therapy, and he walked an amazing. And this is true. This is not no bullshit. 76 feet. So now I'm just saying that's a lot of walking. I don't have to walk that far going from my bedroom to the studio. That's a lot of walking here. I'm actually when we're going on break, which we're going to be here. We're going to do that here in just a second. I'm actually going to go and walk 76 feet. I'm going to be out of breath. You watch. And I don't have MS. At least I don't think I do. I'm sure I would. I'm sure I'd know. Okay. 813-699-5353. Andy's saying almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Yeah, that's the running gag. That's the running gag. Guys, stay with us. Looks like the internet's kind of going into its choppy format right now. Loud, can you still hear me okay? Did anything start breaking up?
Just a small glitch, but so far we're still golden. So
okay, awesome. All right, listen, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We got about 5 or 6 minutes worth of music. We're going to start off with Green Light Graffiti and then Curse the Witch. So go ahead and enjoy it. Take a sip of bourbon and then come on back. We got more show for you. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Be kind and rewind. The Charles Richardson Show will be right back.
You're the first Jackson on Go the Fuck to Sleep.
I was anxious to do the audio read of this book because my agent has twins, and he gave me the book. I read it, and I fell out laughing. And I remember all those times when I did read to my daughter when she was that age. And everybody tells you reading stories will put kids to sleep, but it never works. It didn't in my house. Actually, if I picked her up and made up a story, it worked a lot better. But I did say go to fuck to sleep to her a lot. And I think at some point she would look at me when I would come in her room, and she would look at me and say, "Go to fuck to sleep, Daddy?" And I would say, "Yeah, go to fuck to sleep."
Audible Inc. presents Go the Fuck to Sleep. Written by Adam Mansbach. Narrated by Samuel L. Jackson.
The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep. The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the fuck to sleep. The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying. Lie the fuck down, my darling, and sleep. The wind whispers soft through the grass, hun. The field mice, they make not a peep. It's been 38 minutes already. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Go to sleep. All the kids from daycare are in dreamland. The froggy has made his last leap. Hell no, you can't go to the bathroom. You know where you can go? The fuck to sleep. The owls fly forth from the treetops. Through the air they soar and they sweep. A hot crimson rage fills my heart, love. For real, shut the fuck up and sleep. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in a big snuggly heap. How come you can do all this other great shit, but you can't lie the fuck down and sleep? The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, and the crops that the farmers will reap. No more questions. This interview's over. I've got 2 words for you, kid. Fucking sleep. The tiger reclines in the simmering jungle. The sparrow has silenced her cheep. Fuck your stuff, bad. I'm not getting you shit. Close your eyes, cut the crap, sleep. The flowers doze low in the meadows, and high on the mountains so steep. My life is a failure. I'm a shitty ass parent. Stop fucking with me, please, and sleep. The giant pangolins of Madagascar are snoozing as I lie here and openly weep. Sure, fine, whatever. I'll bring you some milk. Who the fuck cares? You're not gonna sleep. This room is all I can remember. The furniture, crappy and cheap. You win. You escape. You run down the hall as I nod the fuck off and sleep. Leery and dazed, I awaken to find your eyes shut, so I keep my fingers crossed tight as I tiptoe away and pray. watching our movie. Popcorn's in the microwave. Beep. Oh, shit. God damn it. You gotta be kidding. Come on. Go the fuck back to sleep.
Don't be a pussy. Call Charles now. 813-699-5353.
Like this one. This is from the Crash Dolls. Indie music at its very best here. Indie rock and roll. No commercials. Or, excuse me, no commercial music. We just keep it rolling here, baby. Keeping it rolling. DJ Loud, all the way up there, way up north. Alyssa joining us in the studio. What is up? Exhausted, but we're just glad it's Friday. 3-day weekend for most. And doing more parenting. 813-699-5353. Yeah.
I have no mic.
Well, I'm muting it every time you talk into the phone to tell our son to, shut the fuck up and go to sleep.
Well, I was just going to say that story completely illustrates our evenings.
Yeah. Kind of does. Think about it. Anyway.
I just hope that we're able to figure out something soon to get him sleeping on a regular schedule.
Well, we're already giving him like 700 milligrams of melatonin or something like that, aren't we?
That much. It's only 2.
I'm just saying. It's a lot. So I actually
it's double the dose that they say on the bottle. But it was approved by our doctor.
Yeah, It was approved. We got the doctor.
We could actually give him up to 3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we've only been giving him 2.
Okay, I got it.
Well, because I sent him to bed a little early, he didn't get it until right before he got in bed, so it takes a few to kick in.
Gotcha. Son of a bitch.
Give him some of that.
Yeah.
I'll knock him right the fuck out.
Shut the fuck up and go to sleep.
Or no fucking Disneyland.
No, well, we wish we could go ahead and hold that over him. It's just, but that would also be a punishment to us too.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, true.
So I got a video that I got to show you. And this just proves how really weird people are. And I mean weird. Just weird. There was a cow inside a car in Wisconsin.
How? Why?
How the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know how.
Was it a full-size cow or was it like a calf?
I'm sure it probably wasn't a full-size cow. But it was a cow.
Why?
It was moving.
I guess.
In the car. In the car. There's a woman in Marshfield, Wisconsin, simply waiting in line at McDonald's drive-thru when she noticed a calf sitting in the back seat of a sedan.
He was at the wrong place. He should have been at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Telling people to eat more chicken.
Eat more chicken, right. Hold on, I gotta get the sound up. This is so stupid with the sound. Okay, hold on. So, the video, I can't get the full screen. All right, so hang on. Let me share my screen, my tab, and Facebook. Yeah, that's what we want. So, check this shit out. I'm going to put this on full screen. Just watch the video, and you make up your own mind. There's a cow. That is a cow in the backseat of a car. Are you not seeing this, Loud?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I wonder what type of Big Mac, they were going to get?
Well, I hope they weren't going to feed the Big Mac to the cow.
I really hope not.
That's cannibalism.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, not really, because...
Is it real meat?
Everybody's so goddamn sensitive. In this neighborhood, you can't say anything about gay people. Stop it.
What is this?
I had to... Sorry about that. Video kept playing to the next video. You know how YouTube will just play the next video that has lined up? That's what it was. Although it probably sounded funny. We should have probably said it. We should have probably played it.
I saw that video last night that bleeded in, so it was pretty hilarious.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so there's your cow in Wisconsin. We should actually probably call Will about it. It's like, hey, were you in McDonald's? Did you have a cow in your back seat? I'm just saying. This was captured by Jessica Nelson on her phone. Nelson captured the outside about 1 p.m. on a Thursday, August 26th. She told Fox 6 News it was the heart of the lunch rush and the lines were long. Wow. I seem to have been...
Maybe they brought their own beef.
Yeah. Listen, just give me a couple of buns and some of that secret sauce. I got the meat right back here. I don't need that shit.
I want some real meat, not your pink slime.
Nelson told Fox 6, I've been the only one freaking out about a cow being in the Buick. Nelson said she found out Friday morning that there were 3 calves, yes, 3, in the car. And they were just bought at auction, possibly from the Central Wisconsin State Fair. Nelson said that she's married to a farmer. I'm new into the farming thing, and I'm now convinced I need to drive around with my cow in the car.
But if they were going to an auction where they may buy
you would think there was
some
a trailer.
kind of livestock, yeah, you would think they would have a trailer.
No, see, no. See, that's the wrong way of thinking. No, you can't think that way. See, what you do is you go in with a regular car, maybe even a Volkswagen Beetle, and you buy
you want to put a cow in there?
And you buy a humongous ass cow, and then you have to put it in the Volkswagen.
What about a huge ass donkey?
Well, no, because listen, we have to be realistic. What would you buy a donkey for? Why would you buy another ass?
People buy donkeys.
No, they shouldn't. Just saying, they shouldn't buy. They shouldn't buy more asses. They already have one. Just leave it alone.
Anyway.
DJ Loud, if you went ahead and you took your car, would a calf fit in your car?
No.
I don't think one would fit in mine either, or yours.
Well, this one was a Buick.
I mean, you do have a hatchback. If you put
If I put the seat down,
seats down, maybe you could fit a cow.
I could probably fit a cow in there. No, hey,
if they're small enough.
Beef. It's what's for dinner,
right?
If I'm bringing home the beef, you don't have to bring home the bacon. Well, maybe you do, just to have some variety.
Well, I could put a pig in my car, and you'd have the cows in yours.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You can fit a lot more bacon in your car than I can in mine. Maybe it's the same. I don't know. Why would you... that just dawns the question. Why would you put a calf, whatever, in your car?
If you knew that there was a possibility you might buy some livestock, bring a trailer.
It's not like you're going...
fucking truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like you're going to these...
I could even accept the back of a pickup truck.
It's not like you're going to these storage places where Storage Wars comes in and you're going up against 15 of these people that are designed to win, and you're going to get something. It's an open cattle thing.
There's plenty of cows to go around.
And listen, if you're that hard up for meat, grocery stores sell it, and they already chopped off the head and grounded it up. It's all good. Well, maybe not all good, but whatever. I mean, why would you buy what purpose does a cow have except to grow up, get sliced and diced? There's a few steaks. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't like to talk about where my food comes from. I just like to eat it.
Alyssa wants to be dense about the whole thing in regards...
I'm not dense. I just don't want to talk about it.
So you're not wondering what that ground beef in the freezer came from?
I know know where it came from.
What about those two steaks we had the other night?
I'm just gonna
saying.
Ignore that and just eat it and not think about the fact that it used to be a cow.
You know, that cow that we had, those two steaks, had a lot of fat on it. We had to trim out a lot of fat off, and we fed the fat to the dog, so the dog ate cow. Just saying. It's not steak anymore, it's cow. Now we're going to refer everything ground beef.
You had better not.
We're going to... Hey, honey, would you like some...
It's bad enough there's no other name for chicken. It's just chicken, so you know it's chicken.
Would you like some cow burgers, honey? Not hamburgers, cow burgers.
I can see her throwing a fucking knife at your head.
I know, man. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. That would bring some drama into the house.
Oh, please. Like we don't have enough?
No. He causes most of it. We need some drama between us here. That's what the marriage is lacking, is a knife thrown at my head.
Okay.
Just make it a butter knife.
Honey, would I ever throw a knife at your head?
Butter knife, maybe. Maybe one of those plastic knives. But no. That's not good enough. We need one of those. I threw
a spoon once, but it wasn't at you.
So who was it at? What were you aiming for? I just
threw it.
You just threw the spoon.
I wasn't throwing it at anything or anyone. I was mad, and I threw it. You were there.
I know I was there. You're the one you threw it at me.
I didn't throw it at you. You weren't over there.
Well, you had bad aim. Well, you always had bad aim. I'm just saying.
I wasn't aiming at anything.
God.
I was just throwing it. I was mad.
Can you do me a favor while you're thinking of all the ways we can make that hamburger tomorrow that we're going to defrost? You're already here talking about doing taco soup with the hamburger. Cow, the ground up cow. Can you go ahead and look up some good news, please?
I'm trying to make sure that our child is going the fuck to sleep.
Yeah. Go the fuck to sleep.
He seems to be settling now.
So, Loud...
Melatonin kicked in.
Loud, what would you say if your state, and maybe it's already doing it or not, what would you say if your state went ahead and charged every business or every entity that advised or asked for a proof of vaccination, and the state went ahead and said, well, you're being slapped with a $5,000 fine. How would you take that?
First off, I'll be like, what the fuck? Second of all, I'm like, do we have to get this batshit crazy about vaccination cards and slapping people with fines?
Sounds like it, because Florida's doing it.
Why don't you just slap the $5,000 into my fucking PayPal account?
No, they're talking about
better use.
Well, that's true, but they're talking about any business that asks for it, like
Publix.
Yeah, excuse me. In order to enter here, you need a proof of vaccination. Well, that's going to cost the business $5,000 every time.
Now, is that for employees too? Like if they require all their employees to be vaccinated?
So it says, it didn't state that specifically. Florida will start issuing $5,000 fines to businesses, schools, and government agencies that require people to show proof of COVID-19 vaccination.
I would say that would be including employees.
I guess so.
So Disney's getting slapped with a fine unless they change their policy.
How dare you? I'm not sure. I don't have to show you my vaccination card. Fuck you.
Because their employees have to be vaccinated.
Yeah. Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill earlier this year that banned vaccine passports. The fines will start September 16th if people are asked to show proof of a vaccine. DeSantis went ahead and stated, promises made, promises kept. That's right, Trump Jr. Agricultural Commissioner Nikki Fried said the state's only statewide elected Democrat and a candidate hoping to change DeSantis for governor next year was critical of the fines. And we got somebody calling in, so let's go ahead and take that. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, it's Bad Billy.
What's going on, Billy? I kind of had a feeling you would call in regards to something like this. Is it the cow?
First off, what's that?
Is it the cow?
Well, I was just going to say, you're talking about what hamburger and steaks, where they come from, but you're forgetting about buttermilk and cheese.
That that is true, but the cows stay alive, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't have to kill a cow for those.
So basically, we drink. So basically, we're drinking the cow's cum. Really, is what it is. But it's pasteurized, so it's not. It's not the semen anymore. No. Well, what is it? It's white.
It's their milk.
I don't know.
It's just like humans have milk when they have a baby.
But wait a second.
Thing.
But wait a second. How does the milk come out of the cow? You have to squeeze it out with an
nipples.
End. Well, nipple, dick, whatever.
You got to do it to
It's the same thing when a child has to breastfeed on a month.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, listen, it comes out white. I mean, you could squirt it from long range. It's kind of like something that comes out of my dick, really. You squirt it from long range and it's white. I mean, what's the difference,
Yeah, and if
really?
I had a baby, I could have milk squirt out of my boob and it'd be white, too.
You still could have stuff squirt out, you know what I'm saying? It's just...
But I wanted to chime in more about this vaccination, the policy that Florida is trying to pass. Were you aware of what Montana is very close to passing?
No, go ahead. And by the way, this is passed. It goes into effect on the 16th. But go ahead. What is Montana going on doing?
Basically, they're going to make it a law that requiring a vaccine passport is considered a violation of human rights, into which you can be sued for that.
So basically, kind of the same thing, except these are fines, and the other one's like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Danielle Danielle went ahead and commented. Not the same thing, Charles. Where does your cum come from? And then she commented, never mind, I don't want to know.
God.
Yes. I can beat this.
However, I'm kind of, it's listening to the way you're talking, it's kind of tough to know where to stand, because I'm going to tell you first and foremost, I'm not going to get the vaccine. That is my choice.
Yep.
But I'm not going to argue with people that do get the vaccine. I mean, I've already had COVID, and I already take other preventative measures that I believe work. So
what? So you had COVID already. How bad did it get for you?
Not bad at all. I've had colds and flus worse than that.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking is because one of a good friend of mine who is on COVID right now, one of the hosts and runs another internet station, a successful internet station. I'm talking sponsors and T-shirts and everything. Got down with COVID, and he just recently had to be, I wouldn't say rushed to the hospital, but he was admitted. He's in critical condition, but he's improving. They had to put him on a CPAP instead of a ventilator. They said his lungs were improving, so he's now on just straight oxygen. But he was not a fan of the vaccine and has stated that once he is better, he's going to take the vaccine. So that was kind of like a game changer for him.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's his choice, and I'm not going to say that others have fared as well as I did. And considering my wife also has underlying health conditions, and she wasn't that sick from it.
And that was one of the things too. And that was one of the things that I've been preaching, or not preaching, but one of the things that was discussed on the variety of morning shows that I've done so far to cover DJ Scotty was the vaccine and the virus affect everybody differently. I don't think there is like one rule or one set of preconditioned stuff that you have that would make the virus lean one way or the other. I think, I think if you get it, you could have all the pre-existing conditions in the world and you'd be fine. And somebody else who's just as healthy as an athlete and, drops dead. So I think it's weird how it works.
True. I mean, and other cases too, like Pete Maravich, who was an athlete in his day and dies of a heart attack.
Yep.
But this is the way I personally look at it: is sickness and death are imminent things. They're a part of life, and we have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
Right.
We're not going to go through this life without getting a cold, without getting a flu, without getting diarrhea, without whatever. I mean, But I'm not saying, okay, build up an immune system and go get it.
Yeah.
Take preventative measures, but we are going to get sick in this lifetime. It's just imminent.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're all going to get it at one point in time or another. I think that's just the way it is. And you're talking about diarrhea. Listen, I get diarrhea every time I have Taco Bell. So Taco Bell, as far as I know, has nothing to do with COVID. Just saying. It has something to do with cow, but not COVID.
Or since you mentioned that you're a type 2 diabetic this morning, it could be your metformin.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe. Yeah, I know metformin, and I got a handful of high blood pressure medications too that can cause my stomach to be irregular. And I mean, if you want me to talk about it, I could. I mean, it was kind of soft this morning. Didn't smell very bad. But I'm just saying.
TMI, honey, TMI.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
But yeah, for the most part, I take preventative measures that I believe are working for me, and of course, and I've since I've been exposed to COVID, and I have not gotten sick.
Well, that's good. I mean, it really is. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. But it's just the same. But it's just the same thing. It's like there's a lot of people that take a look at the people that are getting really sick, the ones that are not taking the vaccination. And I know some people are on the fence about it with good reason. I'm still on the fence. I just got it because, well, heck, it was more peer pressure to be honest with you. But I was still on the fence about it. But I've seen a lot of the cases go on that, if the people are dying, a lot of them haven't had the vaccine. And the people that aren't dying or aren't as bad, they've had or had some type of variant of the vaccine. So to say, okay, they're still getting COVID, even though if they have the vaccine, what is really most important is they're staying out of the hospitals and they're not overflowing the ERs like they're doing all right. They're doing again, thanks to this, the American Airlines version of it, or the Delta, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Well, then, of course, there's Israel, where the majority of the population is vaccinated, and they're getting very sick over there.
Yeah.
Well, some of the vaccines in some of the other countries are not actually as effective or as well made as our vaccines here in America.
Right. But it's also the Pfizer is worldwide, isn't it?
I don't know. I have a coworker who, I forget where she said she was from. She said that over there, it's some kind of Spanish country, but I don't remember which one. Anyway, South America somewhere.
Yeah.
Their vaccines are diluted. They're not regulated as to what has to be in them or anything like that. So they are not necessarily effective. And the hospitals have no ventilators, and they are, it's really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
also
never mind. It was
ventilators too are iffy right there, because in a lot of cases too, people get put on ventilators and their condition gets worse, and found out after they'd already died. Well, if they weren't on a ventilator, they could have survived. So they need to look more into things like that too.
Yeah, I agree. I think they need to go ahead and look at alternative measures now. Like, they have this other type of, they have this mellow colony antibody treatment that they're testing out, or they're trying to do and see. I haven't heard a whole lot about what's going on there. But there's a whole bunch of treatment, and of course the whole hydrochloroquine, which I don't hear much about anymore, to be honest with you. I don't know where that's
what I take.
That in a long time.
I take it.
You do take it.
I didn't really want to say it, but I take that every morning.
Oh, I see.
And I'll tell you one thing, and I hope this isn't too TMI for your wife, but ever since I started taking it, every time I urinate, it's almost crystal clear.
Wow. So you basically pee in water.
What's that?
You're basically pee in water.
Yeah.
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 even if I'm drinking, even if I drink soda, it's not yellow or anything, and you know that's a good sign.
Is it a good sign, really? If it's clear?
Supposed to be clear.
Oh, okay.
If it's yellow, it means that you
need to let it mellow.
Well, if it's like really yellow, it could be because you're holding it for too long, or it could be because you're dehydrated.
Or maybe I'm dying.
Or no, you're not dying.
I'm so paranoid about myself dying.
Blood in it too.
Oh God, we don't want.
You know yeah.
Oh, we don't want to think of that.
Anyway, I've wasted enough of your time. I better bounce out of here. So.
No. We're wasting your time. We want to keep you until we can milk all the milk out of you. You know, we want to drain all the cum out of you. I mean, milk. Anyway.
I was going to say, just because I got some titties.
Thank you, Bad Billy. We appreciate it. Hey, plug your show real quickly because I got to get with you. Are you going live again? Because I have not been talking with you about your show. I don't know if it's pre-recorded or if it's going live.
It's still pre-recorded. I've got to get some issues fixed with my my studio equipment, which is why I haven't gone live for a while.
Okay.
And I just haven't had the time to address it. So.
All right, man. Yeah, we got to get you back on live, but I know you're on Raw Talk Online Radio Wednesday. I believe it's 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. Every Wednesday, your show airs, and make sure you listen to Bad Billy and Outlaw Radio every Wednesday, 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time on rawtalkonlineradio.com.
Yep. All right, thanks, guys.
You got it. Take care, man. Have a good weekend.
Yep.
All right, Bad Billy. Make sure you check them out, 813-699-5353. Yeah, I know, a lot of TMI going on with everybody with, for the vaccine card. It's like, do we really need to have this? Some people say yes, they're for it. Other people say, well, that's an invasion of privacy and stuff like that. But when you really think about it, for a business standpoint, and there's a few NFL teams that are asking for it now. It's like I don't see any problem with that. Like if you go ahead and spend a couple of $100 to go see the Lions, but the Lions are saying, hey, you need to prove that you're vaccinated. Do you feel that's an invasion of privacy, or they're just looking out for the well-being of the 60,000 that are going into Ford Field?
I feel that it could be construed as an invasion of privacy. But from a business side of shit, it is good to ask for this card. That way they can look out for the well-being of everybody else.
See,
they're not just looking at the well-being of the fans. They're looking at the well-being of the players, the ownership, the referees,
Yep.
Fox, CBS, whoever's broadcasting the damn thing.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the reason that businesses are doing this is so that they can't get sued if somebody gets COVID after being in their facility.
I don't see it that way. I see it's just an overall covering your ass type of thing where, okay, listen, the people that we're letting in, we know for sure either have the vaccine or they're testing negative, and that means it's a safe environment. Now, it's never going to be 100% safe. It's never going to be 100%, but the people that are going there at least have taken the precautions to make sure that they're doing everything they can against the virus. I don't see this being an invasion of privacy. I just feel it like right now, the way the world is, the way this thing is going, I think it's a half decent idea to do. And I know, and that's me basically saying like, okay, I get that there's opposition. I understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, though, you got to prove something. Like on the airlines, you have to have a negative test or a vaccination card. Because you're in close quarters,
right?
It's a pressurized
fly
situation
right now, anyway.
But I'm saying people that need to fly, they have to have it or a negative test. Go get a negative test. I don't know if they even charge for that. Is there like free testing sites, or I heard it's like $50 a test or something?
Well, you can get at-home tests that are actually cheaper than that. I don't know if they're accepted by the airlines.
But you have to mail them in, though, and that takes a time. No?
No.
What? How does it work?
It's one of those, it's almost like a pregnancy test type of thing where it turns a different color if it's positive, and yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
One of my coworkers had done one recently.
We got to get one just to test it out.
But back to what you were saying about businesses requiring this.
Yeah.
I'm just researching something about a concert I'm going to on September 24th, which is a Friday, so I'll be AKA for that show.
That's fine.
But they're saying right now that masks may be required. Final decision will be made closer to event show day.
Wow.
Well, Charlotte County was going to finally vote today, actually, on a mask mandate. I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard anything either. I'm sure we'll probably
The school
find
called,
something.
though, because there was another positive COVID case.
Oh, yay. More positive cases.
We get a call almost every day.
Woo! More positives. We need positive COVID cases. Yay.
Yeah, that means another day your kid stays home, you give them popcorn.
No, we don't want that. Trust me. We want the kid away. Go away. We want him to go to college right now at 6. Go away.
Stop it.
I'm just saying. More trouble than anything. Danielle's posted. I think it's just a flight internationally that you have to do that, like, show the
I don't think
proofs.
you have to have that. If
also going into Canada, you have to show that.
Well, yeah,
that's international.
But that's international.
They have to do it in Hawaii. Hawaii's not international, but it's overseas. Or it's kind of overseas. She said mom just flew up here and didn't have to do any of that. So I don't know, but in Hawaii, those people that did the forgery in Hawaii, they had to show that.
Hawaii is not technically attached to the United States.
It's not international, though.
But they have a different requirement, but most states do not require it.
What about Alaska?
I don't know about Alaska, but I'm just saying most states do not require it. I'm not going to say all, because there might be some others that do.
Yeah.
But I know most states don't.
Well, speaking of, we were talking about the county going ahead and doing a mask mandate for schools. One Florida elementary school was locked down after a parent's fit over the mask mandate. Now, of course, they apologized later, but still, in Sarasota, Florida is now reporting its deadliest peak of daily death rates since the start of the pandemic. Data is proven by the state and U.S. Centers for Disease Control that at least 8 days in August produced more daily deaths than during the last peak of the pandemic in August 2020 overall. Let's see. This is stupid. Let me go ahead and get to the frickin' report here. On Tuesday, an elementary school in Sarasota, Florida, was placed on a temporary limited lockdown after a parent threatened to leave his job and confront the assistant principal for telling his children they couldn't come to school without being masked. The Sarasota County is among the schools district that...
Anyway.
Sarasota County is among the school districts that are requiring masks. Christopher Calvin was met by police officers outside Ashton Elementary School. No charges were filed, but he was ordered not to come back to the school without calling first and getting permission. An incident report said that Calvin showed up to campus saying the school was violating the laws by not allowing his child to attend school. He told the WFLA, the station down here, that he had no intention of harming anybody, but just wanted to talk to a school official. He apologized for frightening anybody and said, quote, "It was just emotions built up." Kelvin said, "I also found out after the fact that the school had to go into lockdown. I'm like, damn, that's horrible. I feel like I may have scared other parents." Well, yeah. When you go ahead and say, screw this, I'm going to leave my job, I'm coming down there. Well, yeah, I mean, we're expecting guns, rifles, missiles. We're going to go into lockdown.
C4, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, right? So it's like, what the hell do you expect when you go ahead and say something like that? Maybe it's not how you say it, it's what you say. In this particular instance, yeah, it's what you said, man. If you was caught on a recording saying, "Yeah, I'm going to have to take the day off of work and I'm going to go down there and I'm going to have a little chat with the assistant principal about my kid's mask affecting him going to school," instead of, "Fuck this, I'm going to go down there, I'm going to give that principal a piece of my mind. How dare they go ahead and tell my kid he can't attend school without a mask?" It depends how you said it.
Right. But also, this boils back down to my soapbox speech. It's toothpaste words. It's how it came out of the fucking tube. It can't go back in now.
Yep. too late. Yeah, you just caused the school on a partial lockdown. Good job, ass clown.
Or you probably fucked up your kid's lunch. He was probably enjoying his hot dog.
Your kid was enjoying his wiener.
You had to go there.
Yeah, well, it's Friday. What do you expect?
Oh, yeah.
Last thing before we go to a break. I'm kind of getting a little dry throat here. I'm going to get some water to wash it down. 18 companies that will give you free food and products just for asking. Okay? Free pancakes. You sign up for MyHop on the IHOP's loyalty program, you get a free stack of pancakes. Once you create your account, you get an email with your coupon. Now, I said be patient for the email. It said several hours it could take. So if you want pancakes right now, probably that's not the best idea. Maybe pay for them first and then get them free later. Get a free $83 for playing Solitaire. There's an app called Solitaire Cash that lets you play for real money. You can get paid up to $83 per win. Problem is you don't win anything. You don't win very often at all. Free bagel on Einstein Bagels. You can go ahead and when you sign up for their rewards program, you get a free bagel and schmear.
A lot of places have rewards programs, and if you shop there enough, then you get free stuff.
Well, this here, the IHOP on the Einstein Bagel is just when you sign up.
Well, some of them do that too. McDonald's sometimes does that.
No, I had to create some reward points, and I haven't still yet to cash in on those. I got like 200,000 reward points.
I've seen.
I can have Big Macs for life if I cash in my reward points.
I've seen like you could get like a free small coffee or something like that for signing up for the app.
Go ahead, Loud. What were you going to say?
I think McDonald's needs to. Shut up, Kelvin, you jackass. But besides the point, I think McDonald's needs to come up with a new rewards. If you order so many Big Macs, we'll take the fucking 12 pounds of lettuce that you have to go through to find your sandwich away.
There is okay, so McDonald's updated their reward system with reward points not too long ago. So I currently have 24,290 points. Just let that sink in for a little bit. 24,000. That means I can get for 6,000 points, I can get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, a Big Mac, a Happy Meal, or a quarter pounder with cheese. That's the main ones. For 6,000 points. So that means I could go ahead and get, I think I can only get one at a time, but I can go ahead and get 4 Big Macs for free at this point in time. Now, it doesn't say that they're going to eliminate the 7 pounds of lettuce they put in the box. It doesn't say that. So, I'm just saying. But going on, there's somebody, it's a website called Inbox Dollars that will actually pay you cash to watch short videos. And it said here, it's possible to get up to $225 per month watching these videos. So, that's...
Can you just put the video on and then walk away?
Yeah, I'd say I don't know how that works. I don't want to put any work into it. I want free stuff. I don't want to work for it. A free pizza. You can get a free personal one-topping pizza on your next visit when you sign up for the Chuck E. Cheese More Cheese Rewards program. In addition to free pizza, you get a $10 reward for every 3 visits when you spend over $20 and unspecified treats on your birthday and half birthday. Everybody gets about their half birthday, apparently.
Well, we should have, they should bring up Book It. We used to be able to get a free personal pizza.
Oh, yeah. I remember
you just
Book
read
It.
Books.
I remember Book It. Don't you, Loud?
We were just talking about this the other day.
Oh, yeah. I used to read the shit ton of books just to get free pizza.
Oh, I didn't read any books. I just told them I read them. Fuck reading the books. I mean, come on. It was the biggest fucking scam. Yeah, I read these 10 books. Give me my fucking pizza.
They don't check up on it.
Yeah, nobody's checked up on it.
Give you a quiz on the book or anything like that.
So what was the ending story there of Hamlet? Fuck if I know. Give me my pizza.
What about the ending to Romeo and Juliet? Who fucking cares? Yeah. They both died.
Yeah, they died. Who cares? Right? They did not live happily ever after. Free Godiva chocolate is one of these. We're pretty sure free Godiva chocolate is handed out every day in heaven. Probably those chocolate. Anyway, this offer is not a one-time deal. Once you sign up, you get a free chocolate every month at participating locations, plus birthday chocolate at a Godiva store. Wow.
There's one in Disney.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, Disney Springs. Yeah. Free ice cream. You download the Slab Happy Rewards app from Marble Slab Creamery. You get a free ice cream just for signing up. After that, you'll earn free points for each dollar you spend and then you can cash them in for $5 off future purchases. Here's one you'll like, hon. Free coffee.
Dunkin' Donuts?
No.
Tim Hortons?
No. Blue Bottle.
Starbucks?
Blue Bottle.
I don't even know what that is.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. Fuck it. I'm going. Free Bare Minerals makeup. Free roast beef. Oh, free roast beef sandwich at Arby's. You got to sign up for the email list. If you sign up for it, you'll get a free roast beef classic with the purchase of a drink. They'll also send you coupons.
I used to do shit for Arby's. I used to mow their lawn, and I got free shit all the time.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, this is one of the only offers that requires you to buy something, so get a drink. I mean, it doesn't say what type of drink. Just got like a small drink, and there you go. Danielle says Dunkin' Donuts coffee for the win. Yeah, well, first off, it's not called Dunkin' Donuts anymore. It's Dunkin'.
Whatever.
There's no more double D. Here we go. Free Dunkin'.
There we go.
Join the DD Perks program and get a free beverage when you sign up on your birthday. When you sign up and on your birthday. Plus, you earn points for every merchandise and get a free beverage for every 200 points. How about that?
Okay.
And $5 Amazon send. Nah, fuck that. Okay, those are the only ones. There's other stuff there that's like get free makeup, Amazon gift cards. You know, a free credit score. I don't want that shit. Give me my freaking Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Give me my Godiva chocolate. Give me my roast beef sandwich, and my free pizza from Chuck and Cheese.
Speaking of Chuck E. Cheese, I will look up this video, the song video, and I'll send it to you guys later. And this song is meant for parents that take children to Chuck E. Cheese. It is called Chuck E. Cheese Hell.
Chuck E. Cheese Hell. I gotta listen to it. That's awesome. All right, so let's take this brief moment. We're gonna play a couple of songs, take a break. By that time, I'll give some time for Alyssa to get up some good news here.
It.
Awesome. That is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got Revel 9 and Paul Ferrer. They're coming up here with a couple of songs, about 6 minutes in length. Go ahead, grab one of those Dunkin' Donuts coffees, chug it down, and we'll see you coming back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Well, let's try this again. Don't go anywhere.
The weekend is almost here. The good news with Alyssa is next. Stay tuned.
Down, can't help for you? Did I stay to see it through? Did I? Did you feel both safe and warm when I held you in my arms? Did you? Or did I fail to hear all your words? And did I fail to touch you with my mind? Was I sometimes hard to reach when I stood there by your side? Was I? And did we fail to see the signs when we tried to hold back time? Did we? And did we fail to hear all our words? And did we fail to hold them inside? And did we let us down without a single word? Yes, did we let us down? Oh, my beautiful one. To hear all our words, and did they fail to reach us inside? Did I choose to walk with you? Did I do all I could do? Did I? Were we both far out of reach, even though you're here with me?
It hits you when you're in your 40s, you have to go to the doctor and they have to do the old... First time I say, oh my God! I'm just putting on the glove, Mr. Williams. I went back the second time, I moaned another doctor's name. Don't do that. They get jealous. Who's Dr. Smith? You're the only one! And I appreciate now, when a woman has to go to the gynecologist, you don't want a doctor who has a hobby. You don't want a gynecologist who's also a magician. No. You don't want somebody going, how are we today? Oh, a dove! Whoa, what's this? Whoa. Hold on, is this your card? I don't want a doctor who is a proctologist and ventriloquist. No. I don't want somebody going, how are you doing today? Take your hand out of my ass. I'm not a Muppet. Move it. Because when you go to the doctor in your 50s, it's no longer it's the orthoproctoscope. It's a colonoscopy. That's what W did. Yes, it's a video camera on the end of a roto-rooter. And it's going up you. Suddenly, you're your own Discovery Channel special. Slowly, we are going up Robin's colon. This must be what you see. Slowly, up ahead, a burger he had in 85. Oh my God! Is that a polyp? No, that's a fart, Mr. Williams. Don't be afraid. And then to go further up your ass, they blow air! Now you're a fucking party favor. Oh, Doc, give it to me. Give me all you can take. I'm a man. Give me 120 PSI. Wow, you feel like a piñata. You think little Mexican kids are going to come out and go, get the presents, get the presents. And I know the air's coming this way. The farts are going, incoming! It's not a... No finger! It's somebody said, fall back behind the shit. Wait for my command. Prepare to make the wet, sloppy noise. Because the moment they pull that tube out of your ass, you are an Evinrude. Rolling. Keep that colon flowing, right? 40 miles blowing out of you. You put on your pants and you're flowing like a balloon spinnaker in the America's Cup. Coming about, Jimmy, she's yar. And then you realize, oh shit, fire in the hole! Tighten up, boys, we're not going to drop here. Thank you, doctor. See you next week. Hold the elevator! ass, you're going, it's me. Dogs look at you like, roll over, man, you're dead.
Like what you hear? Shoot us an email and boost our ego at rawtalkonline@yahoo.com.
I want to go ahead and mention our sponsors. Actually, it's my good friends over there at Hulk Hogan Contracting. You're in the Southwest Florida area and you need your trees trimmed, your bush shaved, and lawn maintenance too. Car maintenance, house maintenance, you name it, we got it. It's Hulk Hogan Contracting, 941-204-1264. Go ahead and give them a call. They'll set up an estimate. Come on over. Hard work, fair prices, and it's always quality, and they're fast. Trust me. Hulk Hogan Contracting. They're your one-stop shop for all your home improvements, lawn maintenance, car repairs, and more. 941-204-1264. Make sure you go ahead and ask for Karen or David. They'll go ahead and come out. Whatever your needs are, they'll come out there, give you a fair price, and how much time it will take you to get the work done, for them to get the work done. Give them a call in the Southwest Florida area, 941-204-1264. All right. Enough of that jibber jab. Man, 3-day weekend, Loud. What are you up to over there?
Get ready to watch football.
You talking about, well, it has to be college. NFL is not starting until next week.
CFL.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Hey, listen, I want to tell you something. If you want to get into another type of football, I'm telling you, this is entertaining as all hell. I like it. I got into it. The rules are kind of weird. It is weird to watch at first, but it's really entertaining. I think it's really fun. It's like football and hockey combined. It's Aussie rules football. So it's something that they're broadcasting on Fox Sports 1 and Fox Sports 2, usually like the crack of dawn, like usually 12 a.m., 1 a.m. But if you have like a recording system, record it. It is really entertaining. Australian rules football, the AFL over there in Australia. It's really fun to watch. Again, the rules you're going to have to learn a little bit on. It's kind of weird, but it's nonstop. There's no setting down for a huddle or hiking the ball or anything like that. This thing moves around at like 700 miles an hour, 20-minute quarters, and listen, when they say football, it's football. It really is. It's really entertaining. You should check it out. Even if you do a YouTube video, check it out.
I watch it, and there's no fucking pads whatsoever.
None. I love it, though. Don't you?
Yeah, you gotta have balls of steel.
Well, I think everybody in Australia has that. That's what Americans are missing. But yeah, I think they're in the semifinals right now. I'm definitely going to watch the grand final in full. But yeah, I actually pay for a subscription, $33 a month, kind of like the NFL Sunday Ticket. Watch everything. It's freaking awesome.
Since you watch crazy ass sports, have you watched cricket?
I have seen a match in cricket. I don't understand the rules. I couldn't follow it, but I've seen. I don't get it. I don't understand how the game works, how it flows. I know there's just a freaking ball that bounces to the guy with the bat, and the bat is flat, and it's like I don't understand how it works, because according to what I know, there's no set time or innings. It's all based on I give up or something. I mean, I don't understand how it works.
I've watched a cricket match, what was it, back when we had no sports on TV, and that was the only fucking thing that was on TV. And I clocked myself watching a match that took 12 hours.
Yeah, I was saying, I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. That's crazy. No, at the least the Australian game, they got 20-minute quarters, which is like, it's an 80-minute game. It's like, whoa, what happened to 60 minutes? That's crazy. But it's, again, really entertaining. I do. I want to play the song you sent me, and then we're going to get to Alyssa's news, and then we're We're just going to start enjoying the weekend. Agreed?
Agreed.
All right, let's go ahead and play this song. Okay, I'm going to play it from the beginning. This is called Chuck E. Cheese Hell.
I got combat training from overseas. Now I'm the bouncer at the Chuck E. Cheese. I think I'd rather do a year in jail than another afternoon in Chuck E. Cheese hell. Chuck E. Cheese hell. I'm in Chuck E. Cheese hell. We cater to a snot-nosed clientele in Chuck E. Cheese hell. Mama drives chipper to the Chuck E. Mall. Watches him waller in some plastic balls. The band sucks and the pizza's cold, and you eat it with a slobbering 4-year-old in Chuck E. Cheese hell. Cute with pepperoni still smells the same. You waste a paycheck on a video game. Lined up out the door like the Stones are in town. Ain't enough Chucky ass whippings to go around in Chuck E. Cheese hell. I'm in Chuck E. Cheese hell. Squalling youngins and a skee-ball bell in Chuck E. Cheese hell.
Got a kind of a good beat to it, though. I'm not a country person, but it's got a kind of a little bit of a beat going on.
2 tours of duty in Vietnam, fighting jungle rot and breathing napalm, but they couldn't torture me half as well as little birthday in Chuck E. Cheese hell. I'm in Chuck E. Cheese hell.
Oh my God, that was awesome. From Tim Wilson, does he do a lot of like parodies, kind of like, you know, fucking, who's that guy?
Weird Al.
Weird Al, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta check him out, man. We gotta get some more songs on that. That's pretty fucking awesome. All right, folks. Hey, listen, it's about that time. It's about the time to get the friggin' weekend going. But listen, nobody can get the weekend going quite like Alyssa and her good news. So let's do it.
About that.
Well, you should know about that. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's go ahead and get her solo cam. Here's the good news.
Neighbors secretly plan a hokey pokey birthday flash mob for a 93-year-old superfan of the song. This 93-year-old woman has an obsession. It's not an unusual collection of plates or a passion for exotic reptiles. It's a song, and one song only, the hokey pokey. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out. Yeah, you know the hokey pokey.
Yeah, we know the pokey. For
Phyllis Binkerhoff, Mrs. B, as she's affectionately known around town in Prairie Village, Kansas, that really is what it's all about. It's just a fun, joyous song, Mrs. B recently told CBS. And Mrs. B wanted to share the love, even if it became a bit annoying to her neighbor. She gave Melanie Mendries a copy of a Hokey Pokey CD and anxiously awaited her friend's conversion from someone who merely knew the song to a diehard fan who wanted to do the dance. When proof of such a change in sentiments wasn't forthcoming, the enthusiastic senior became something of a nudge, often calling Mendries to see if she'd experienced her hokey pokey epiphany yet. Mendries admitted the corny song was never likely to make it to the top 10 of her personal hit parade.
No.
But then the neighbor did something extraordinary. For Mrs. B's upcoming 93rd birthday, Mendries and her daughter secretly created special invitations and passed them out to the community, inviting them to a 1 in a million surprise party, a hokey pokey flash mob. The neighbors, donning birthday hats, assembled on the front lawn of Mrs. B's home, where they put their whole selves in and broke out in performance of her favorite song.
Can't touch this.
And a huge smile on her face. That was what it was all about.
Nice. Nice. That's it. Awesome. Well, listen, applause there, of course. Gotta have some way to go ahead and make an old woman feel good.
Yep.
And where the hell? Okay, here we go. And there you go. There you go.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about. You take the old woman, you make her feel really good, and then you do something else, and it looks good too. I don't know. Whatever. I don't have the parody bug in me today. Want to close the show out again. I want to go ahead and a huge shout out to the Just for Fun family out there. We're being broadcast on Just for Fun Radio on the Facebook page. Everybody there knows what's going on with DJ Scotty. He is the person behind Just for Fun Radio. He's the person behind the Morning Mayhem show, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 10. And everybody knows what's happening with him. And those you don't know, DJ Scotty is suffering big time from COVID. He was diagnosed last week. This week, he is now in the hospital. His pneumonia got pretty bad. They hooked him up to a CPAP machine to try to go ahead and help out his breathing. And they said if that wasn't going to work, they were going to go ahead and put him on a ventilator. The CPAP machine has shown it has worked. He has shown improvement. He is now off the CPAP and on regular oxygen. According to his wife, Crystal, about an hour and a half ago, said he's still listed in critical condition, but shown tons of improvement. They're going to keep him at least another night to see how his condition improves. So, prayers go out to him, his family. Everybody's really holding tight right down the fort, and that's all for the Just for Fun family that's doing it right now. So, again, we ask the prayers for DJ Scotty and a quick and safe recovery. All right, Loud. Any last closing remarks that you may have for us this week?
I just had a friend text me and wanted me to chit-chat real quickly about the new Iron Maiden CD that dropped this morning and my personal opinion of it. Wow, it's 3 words. It fucking sucks.
Yep. And that's 2 words that you can say on testicle radio. So it's even that. Iron Maiden CD sucks. I hate to have any Iron Maiden fans out there, but it sucks. All right, Loud, you have a great weekend. Have a safe Memorial Day. And we'll see you back here on Wednesday, all right?
Isn't it Labor Day?
Labor Day, Memorial Day. Monday's off. No banks are open. Who the fuck cares? Adios, everybody. We'll take care. We'll see you later. Bye.